Atta girl. Okay, here we go.
According to debriefing results in U.S. the World Health Organization and UNICEF reported that approximately 2.1 billion people have access to clean water across the world. Now, that's more than a quarter of the world's entire population. Going to the kitchen and simply grabbing a cup, glass, or bottle of water is something that we take for granted in our privileged lives. And although access to clean water is a luxury we don't normally think about, many people around the world go great distances every day just to hydrate themselves and their families. We should help these people gain access to clean water and help them live a healthy life. Today we will discuss just how bad many people's situations are, what can currently be done to help these people in the future, and what we can do to help make a difference and change. So even today, we are not taking, like our own country is not taking the right steps in creating a better future because according to Oliver Millman, a contributor to The Guardian, in 2020, the Trump administration implemented a new environmental policy that excludes many water facilities from protection, endangers many, or puts many endangered species at risk. It will worsen climate change and will also impair drinking water for millions of Americans. So as recently as 1 year ago, our country is taking steps in the wrong direction and going backwards in creating a better environment for our people. And an example of this, according to the New York Times, in 2015, the town of Flint, Michigan, reported elevated levels of lead in their children's blood. And if you have too much lead in your system, then you're basically poisoned, and you will have diseases later in your life that are detrimental to your health. So, of course, there are also problems in third world countries and poorer places around the world as well that also need our help. And according to Biomed Central, in their research notes, drinking unclean water and water inaccessibility leads to intestinal diseases that sicken many people around the world because their only access to water is sometimes at these wells that are miles away that they have to walk to every single day because they don't have running water. And sometimes this water is contaminated with bacteria that causes diseases. It's just not clean, sanitary, or hygienic. According to a Z Magazine article written by Alex Stonehill, some Africans' only access to water comes from digging at dry riverbeds to get to the muddy water underneath. So sometimes there's no water at all, but even if there is, the water that they use for the food, to clean themselves, is dirty. They don't have filtration systems to clean the water or anything. So currently, how we can fix this situation in our society and abroad is through action of our governments and nonprofits, and they can help create better futures for these people that are in need. And according to Katie Newstetter, the marketing director at American Rivers, about 2 million people in America alone lack access to running water. And in order to fix this, Congress will need to invest at least $50 billion in order to fix these water facilities. And this will also help, or this is also important because it will help people clean themselves, wash their hands, and stay sanitary in order to combat against diseases like the current COVID-19 pandemic and just prevent diseases overall. And also, nonprofits will have to work as well and do research. And according to the National Environmental Health Association, the American Water Works Association Research Foundation has funded research projects worth over $140 million towards maintaining water source quality and maintaining these water facilities to help people maintain clean access to water. So in the future, if we all continue to work together, we can create better according to The Economist, these third world countries will eventually have running tap water, and once we reach that goal, these people will have less time to worry about like how they're going to survive and where they're going to get clean water, and more time in the classroom, more time studying, getting their education, and making money and becoming successful. And also, these people with clean water, there will be less disease to go around, and they can actually will be able to fight diseases and not succumb to these bacterial infections that they don't have the resources to fight against. So there, of course, is something that we can all do to help and make a difference as well. And this is through, you can do this through, one way is the Splash Foundation, which basically maintains clean and hygienic water for communities across the world. And what you can do is go to splash.org, and there you can donate directly to their foundation, or you can advocate for them and raise funds for them by just letting your peers know that like what they do and what their mission is. And another foundation is waterforpeople.org. You can join Club 6, which is just their donation club that you are a part of once you donate, or you could also volunteer locally by going to their website and seeing what kind of events they have to help poor people gain access to clean water in the local community. But you can also travel abroad with them as well and go directly to these third world countries to help the people there maintain hygienic lifestyles and gain access to clean water. In conclusion, not everybody enjoys the same luxury of easy access to clean water as ourselves. And today we talked about how bad a lot of people's situations are here in the United States and in these third world countries. And we also talked about how our government and these nonprofits can work together within our society in order to create better futures for all these people in need. And we also talk about how we can make a difference ourselves and contribute to the cause and creating better lives for our fellow humans. So it is an injustice that billions of people lack access to an amenity that we don't think twice about, an amenity that is most vital to life, and an amenity that's most vital to life and creates a better life. It creates better life for all of us, and we can make a difference whenever we choose to, and we can help in gaining clean water, access to clean water for all. And so we can start whenever we want. So why not start now? And so with that, I will leave you with this from somebody that has made a difference in our world, and that is Anne Frank, who said, "Not one single day that nobody need wait a single moment